everybody doing out there? Good? Sweet. I think Keith's gonna be fashionably late, but we're here. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Who's first time is it at Colorado Anime Fest? Let's see some hands.
Oh,
Wow.
people.
Like 50% maybe. Who's been here 2 or more times? Whoa. Congrats.
Who was born here? Oh wow.
At the Anime Fest?
At
Who was conceived? No. Too far. I guess we can start with introductions and then we'll just have Keith catch up once he gets here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can be the awkward one, it's fine.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want to start or do you want to start down there?
You can start.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Griffin Burns, voiceover dude. This is a Genshin panel, so I guess I'll start with, I voiced Child in Genshin Impact. I will add that this will probably turn into kind of a big Q&A, so feel free to ask questions that are outside of the realm of Genshin. I don't know, not everybody, plays it a ton, so I've played it somewhat. I'm like an AR-32, so bear with me. But yeah, I also voiced Doppio in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Akira in Devilman Crybaby. I like that. Tadano in Agretzko. And many others. But yeah, next up.
Hi guys, I'm Erica Mendez. I am in Genshin Impact, the voice of Kamisatsu Ayaka. And other stuff you may have heard me in, I am Retsuko in Agretzko. I'm Gona in Hunter x Hunter. I am Bernadetta in Fire Emblem Houses. If anyone's playing Octopath Traveler 2, which just came out, I'm Throne. Nobody cares about that. That's fine. I hear it's a really good game. I haven't played it yet, but I'm very excited about it, so that's why I thought I'd mention it. And a bunch of other stuff, of course. What else did you talk about? Oh, I play a little bit of Genshin here and there, too. I am, I think, close to AR 50-ish.
Oh, that's a little bit more than a little bit. That's pretty good.
And I have a character, which is nice, so...
Solid.
Hi, I'm Kira Buckland. I'm the English voice of Kuki Shinobu of the Arataki gang. I do play Genshin. I am currently at AR-55, C5 Shinobu Hyperbloom team. And I do stream on Twitch. I do co-op with viewers, and my community's favorite thing every week is to beat up Griffin's character.
Truthfully, I beat up my own character too.
Aside from that, I voiced Jolene in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yubi in Nier Automata. And a whole bunch of other stuff.
Maybe we could do a little audience participation. If anybody would want to share just briefly where they're from, when they got into Genshin, who they main, their AR level. You can come up to the mic real quick and just talk a little bit about your Genshin experience. I see a hand, greenish blue, waving right there. Yeah, come on down. Tell us what you're up to in Genshin. Maybe if you've made any friends by playing the game. Oh, I think the mic's right there.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm cosplaying Sucrose. I don't actually have her. I'm from Miami. I live in Colorado now. Okay. I main D-Luke. I used to main Noelle, but then my sister bashed me on it. My sister actually was the one who got me into Genshin. And yeah, I really wish to have Sucrose. I don't even have her.
Round of applause. Thank you. Who else wants to come up here? Hi.
Hi, I'm Megan. I was in Kuching yesterday, so difference. I'm a Kuching main. I was born and raised here in Colorado. And I actually met a lot of my best friends through Genshin. My best friend's an Ito main, and my other best friend's a Child main. I think she has some C6. I'm not positive. I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, I really like playing Genshin.
Awesome. In the interim, real quick, we have a special new guest here, Keith.
I've been here the whole time. What's up? What have we talked about so far? What's going on?
So,
Catch me up.
we introed ourselves, and now people are coming up to tell us a little bit about their experience playing Genshin. But we just told them like who we voice, you know.
Oh, my name's Keith Silverstein. I voice Paimon, and it's been an incredible experience. I love a challenge in a role. And since I voiced Sailor Moon herself, I haven't had this great a challenge. So I'm really digging this, and I like the way this is going. It's a new twist for my career. Thanks for supporting me. Let's go to discussions.
All right, who's up next with the mic?
Hi, it is. My name is Lucas. I am a Cookie main. She is definitely my favorite character, so I've been very excited once I saw that you got announced. But yeah, I've been playing for only like a month and a half-ish, maybe 2 months, and I'm AR 47. Got a little bit addicted to it in the middle there. I got into it just because like my friends were all into it, and then it kind of snowballed from there. And Kuki was the first character I ever pulled. So I kind of just got attached to her right there.
That's awesome.
Hello, I'm Keith.
You're Keith?
Yes, I am Keith as well.
It's the best name. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great name. I'm a Razor main. I just he's great. He's just a little guy.
You look good.
I got into Genshin because all my friends like played it, and my account got hacked, unfortunately. I was like AR 30, I think, something like that. But yeah, that's it.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. If you have questions instead of like talking about your experience with Genshin, please ask away. We can start forming a line, take questions.
I was just getting like, hi, my name's Keith, and I'm an alcoholic. I've been playing Genshin every second. I'm a Genshin-holic, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It's an intervention now.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Anna. I'm a Zhongli main. I've been a Zhongli main since his first banner. Ever since I saw the trailer, that's when I started to play Genshin Impact. And I'm AR 60.
Whoa. Let's go.
She also didn't mention she has C6 Zhongli. So.
That sounds expensive. Are you lucky or rather?
Or broke.
Or broke?
Both.
My name is Michaela. She bullied me. Literally, I was on my computer and she's like, download this game. So I've been playing for about a year. I'm in Beto and Noel. And I'm halfway through AR 55. So yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
So, about that intervention, I'm on day 886 of playing Genshin Impact straight.
Wait, 800?
886 days of playing. I've been here since week 1.
My Duolingo streak was 200 days. I capped out there.
I think mental illness.
Jeez. Yeah.
Wow.
That's congrats.
It's not a fact.
You're dedicated.
I've never done anything that long except for involuntary actions.
Breathing,
I breathe, I can't stop that.
Hello, I'm Suki, AR60, Albedo main. And I have every character in the game except for Eula, and that will change once Hoyoverse releases her from the basement. Question for whoever wants to take it. What is your favorite line of your own character that you voiced?
I heard some people saying don't say it, and I'm very scared. I have no idea who it was for, who they're saying it for, so I'm like, oh.
I like the idle line of my character, this place is pretty dead. By which I mean there's nothing to kill.
Gosh.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Remember, I know my favorite is, I can't remember the line right now because I'm on the spot, but
hi, Mom.
I can give you, do you know it? What's the full, like, this,
My mom's not an emergency. Yeah, that's it.
no, it's the one that I forget the middle of it. It's, this is a tale of gods and monsters. And then there's a little bit that I forgot. It says, yet I cannot watch the common folk suffer. That's actually my favorite, even though I don't have it in my brain right now. But that's kind of the one I'm like, ooh, I like that one. That's kind of cool.
I have the same problem because I feel like Ayaka's lines are all really, really long. So I'm just gonna go with a good, like, attack call out, which is just to, like, Cerberus swirl!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Piper. I am a Hu Tao main, and I used to be a Xiao main, but I could not farm for him. That's basically all. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for coming up.
Okay, I'm gonna introduce myself and then ask the question. I'm Alex, any pronouns. Because I'm a ditto, I'm constantly changing. I'm AR 58 and I made Barbara with like, I know, it's amazing, it's surprising. I made Barbara with like the Shogun's E to give her more power. And my question is more for Griffin Burns and Ayaka. This is more of like, okay, I'm in a niche fandom, which is the Detective Conan fandom. And I watched your guys' dub of the movies, and I was wondering if you were planning on dubbing any more of the movies.
If they call us in.
Yeah, I'm sure we'd be more than happy to if they call us in. We kind of know those things last minute. With voiceover, it's like they'll send an email a week before you're going to record.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
And there's so many of them, I can't ever keep track of like,
Yeah.
which one's new and which one's not.
Yeah,
Come on, you guys, just tell them.
And I have
Just tell them. You can announce it. You guys want to know the truth?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Cam. I used to be a child main, but I'm an Ayaka main. I'm sorry.
Did you get the wonderitis?
He's still my favorite, though.
He's really sensitive.
I'm AR60. I joined when Child's Banner first came out, and it was because my sister forcibly made me download Genshin on my computer. Yeah, thank you. I love Agretsuko season 5, by the way.
Thank you.
I like how the phrase download Genshin is just a thread at this point. The storage on your book.
I was going to say, it probably takes up all your storage.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like Genshin is like a tale of like abuse and peer pressure. It's like, yeah, my sister made me force me to play this. I was bullied
Lost all my money.
Where's the joy, people? Where's the joy?
It's been 887 days.
Hi, so my name's Oz, like the Wizard of Oz, and I'm at AR 55, and I main a very unusual character, Yoimiya, which I haven't played very many. I'm trying to main Yelan now after I got her after her banner. And I do have a question. Who do you all main in Genshin?
Who do we all main in Genshin?
I made Razor, and I like to imitate him too. Me, Razor. Me, hungry. Me, wolf boy. Me, lost and lonely. Me, super depressed.
I swap pretty frequently because I don't want to be too egotistical. I do play a lot of Ayaka because I think she's super cute, especially with her new outfit. She's so cute! So I, of course, went ahead and bought that right away. But other than Ayaka, I really love Kazuha. I like swapping between them because they're really compatible together. At least I think. I'm not like amazing at the game, so I don't know all the like you're all about like that. You have the team comms and like all that. I just like playing who I think is cute. So.
That was me for a long time, but like my Twitch community helped a lot with kind of like, okay, you want to do Spiral Abyss, it's time to get serious. Yeah, I'd say like my general main team is of course Kuki Shinobu, Yai Miko, Xingqiu, and I'll hate them as my DPS.
I have a very unorthodox main, similar to many people. My main is Torg, ready to go. So he's great. I mean, he'll boom in the game just for me. It's very cool. Nobody can see him. I can't post anything. I'm not allowed to. But trust me, it's super cool. And he's great. No, I have put in. I think I'm AR. I played 5 hours. So
it's 5.
You're AR -3. So I don't know that I'm naming anybody just yet, but when I actually have time to sit down and play a little bit more, I'll get back to you on that.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm AR35 and I main Shinyon. And the only reason why I main her is because I got her 4 times trying to pull for I'll hate them and Yao Yao.
So you were forced to main.
Yeah. And I have a question. Who is your least favorite character in Genshin?
Who's our least favorite?
Yeah, least favorite character.
Yeah. Who's your least favorite?
Child.
Massage me.
We didn't plan that out earlier, right? Never. Oh my God.
I'll give you your $20 later. Oh man. I don't know.
I don't have a least favorite character, but I can tell you my least favorite enemy to fight, which is the Ruin Drakes.
I can't, I'm blinking. Also, I feel I want people to attack me if I have one that people really like.
You don't have to put it out there.
Least favorite
You say child, it's already out there.
I'll take that.
Yeah, my least favorite is all of your least favorite.
So Timmy, right?
I voiced Timmy. So no. He has a single line and it's done by me.
Really?
Yeah, I voiced Timmy. I voiced like 3 NPCs that are all in the same Mondstadt area. And then Catherine. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Save the pigeons! There's a sign right here, everybody. That's why we said that.
The pigeons are my least favorite character.
I'd like to take Ether and do this like spinny cloud and just wipe out all the pigeons at once.
Are we not supposed to? Because I've just started, like literally killing the pigeons and just hitting bushes is what I do. A little bit of mining. So should I not kill the pigeons?
No, you should. You do them.
You should, because I have this theory that the more people kill pigeons, the more likely that Mihoyo is probably going to make Timmy the final boss of the game. So they're collecting all that data, I bet.
Sure.
Probably.
Okay. So kill the pigeons.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I am AR57. I have been playing Genshin for 2 years, and my current mains are Alhaitham, Child, and Zhongli.
That seems, I don't know much, but that seems like a good team.
And
That seems pretty good.
Zhongli was the first character I ever pulled, the limited wish. My question is, what is your favorite weekly boss?
Weekly boss.
If Kika's done that.
Favorite of the weekly bosses you can fight. So my stream community, as I said, really loves when Child boss resets every week. Get to beat him up. They take so much. But we also love the Scaramouche fight. We just call it can we just bully him out of his little Gundam?
Man, spoilers.
My favorite is the Child boss.
What is it? The child boss?
The Child boss.
Yeah, the only one I ever really do is Child. So.
I beat him up every week.
I don't even need his items. I just.
Surrender is a valid option.
Yeah.
I promise I'll be gentle.
Hi, I'm Bradley. I'm AR57 too. I main 4 people.
Okay.
I main Lisa,
Miko, Raiden, and also Ito. I love Ito. I'm a huge Ito fan.
Nice.
He's my favorite character. My question for you is,
That's a good question.
I have to think. Yeah, it's a really good question, actually.
Is what am I thinking?
If you were to pull on the banners right now, who would you want to pull for?
Oh,
Do you know who's on the banners right now?
I'm honestly, I'm waiting for Ayaka's banner. Yeah, wait, not because Ayaka, because I really love Shenhe.
I do too.
And I don't have her, and I really want her. If I get Ayaka, that's a bonus, because I've already got C1 Ayaka, but I just really want Shenhe.
I am passing Liwa, and Shenhe's storyline and playing as Shenhe is one of my favorites so far. So
Yeah, she's really good.
I would play
She's fun.
as them too.
Shenhe.
Currently saving for Ganyu, Nahida, or Zhongli, whichever one comes out.
Yeah.
So it's not any of them. So probably John Lee just did.
I just want to interrupt it.
I think it's okay. We don't have to dodge as much or something. It sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, my name's Ace. I'm AR-56, and I main Hu Tao and Ganyu, kind of in between. I used to main Tartaglia but I got so sick because he would not crit.
It sounds like he's bad.
But I listened to the Feels by Twice on the way here, so I hope that clears the air and we don't have any beef.
If you want some crits, you should probably main Ayaka. Just saying.
Or I could keep maining Hu Tao.
There's that too, that's an option.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
thank
don't
you.
have a question. Goodbye.
Hi, my name is Aspen. I'm cosplaying Mei Zhongli right now.
Very nice.
Thank you. I started playing when the game first came out, but I've been like off and on, so I'm like only AR-56, so you know. I main Zhongli and Bennett, you know.
Bennett's a veteran team.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
No. I was wondering, do you guys listen to the English dub, or do you guys do like other dubs, like to the game? Do you guys listen? Do you guys? Yeah. Do you guys listen to yourselves, or?
When I actively play, I play with the English stuff, but I have tried the other ones.
Oh, okay.
They're all really good.
Yeah, I've only heard the English.
Oh, okay.
And it was a special moment when I got to get to Child's intro. I started simping. Yeah, it was nice. I filmed it too. On YouTube.
I play all the time in Spanish. I don't know, something about the Spanish version.
The special Spanish version that they only gave to Keith.
2 hours into the Spanish. Right, yeah. And then
Does anyone speak Spanish up here? How do you say "Hey girlie, hold still" in Spanish?
What?
Oh, I wouldn't even say that in English.
Yeah. That's real sus.
Hola niña, esperan.
Hola niña, esperan. Niña, esperan.
Hola niña, esperan.
Hola niña, esperan. Hola niña, esperan.
You know, you could have gotten him to say anything right there.
I could have gotten in trouble.
Super wasted opportunity there. Just saying.
Hola niña.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
I have no regrets in meeting you.
Thank you.
I'm Ella. I first got into Genshin because of that lady back there. I'm AR-56, and I also main Razor. And I have a question for all of you. How did all of you first get into voice acting?
How did we all first get into voice acting? That is the question, huh?
Oh, dear. Quick story of it, I guess. I always did acting in school and what have you. Didn't know what I wanted to do. My uncle called me up and said, hey, if you want to audition, I have some poetry I wrote that I need read in different tribal voices, and I know you do voices and such. So I auditioned for that, and I booked a few characters, and he booked the studio. I went in, recorded, and I kind of went, oh my God, this is a job? Like, people really do this? It's real. Of course it's real. I never thought about this. And then I did the path that everybody does, really, and took classes and, you know, worked hard and waited tables for a while and I got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, the super short condensed version is I did like hobby stuff online for a gazillion years, starting from when I was a teenager. Took some acting classes, eventually like moved to LA and, you know, slowly got more work over the years.
Yeah, I've been a longtime fan of like just cartoons in general, anime, video games, what have you, and I've always wanted to do like some form of acting, but I'm really shy and introverted, so I was like, stage acting, on-camera acting just isn't for me, and then I found out about voice acting, and I was like, that's really cool, I feel like I can do this and do that kind of creative, you know, aspect of acting without having to be in front of a million people. And so I started looking into that more. I did a lot of like fan projects online, and then eventually I moved out to Los Angeles from Chicago and took a lot of classes. And because I kind of had like somewhat experience from the online stuff, but it wasn't like, you know, the most professional experience, but it was experience nonetheless. I kind of took on to it quickly, and people started like recognizing that, you know, what I could do, and you slowly but surely kind of, you know, started getting into it.
Started killing it.
Not really. But yeah, that's kind of my condensed story.
Yeah, I moved to LA in 2010. I kind of happened upon a voiceover audition, and I was lucky enough to book that first audition, which was the light bulb moment for me. It was combining skills that I'd already had. I've always been a musician and had experience home recording, so it was sort of performance and some tech skills and all these things, and they kind of came together, and I just was like, wow, this is awesome. I didn't know this was a career. So I just similarly started taking classes, had a demo made, got an agent eventually, and just hustled until it became a full-time thing.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello, I'm Brenna. I am AR-60, Ito main, C3, almost 300 crit damage. Wow. Yo.
I have to judge by everyone else's reaction. Oh.
It's a big number. I don't have a question, just felt like flexing. Thank you.
Hi, my name is, oh, that's loud. My name is Mia. I am a Klee and Zhongli main, and I'm AR-45. And my main question is, what's your least favorite voice line? Like, it can be from any of the characters.
Least favorite? I don't know if it's my least favorite, but I really like making fun of Barbara's, one day I'll be as tall as my big sister. It's just really funny to me, and I just like making fun of it.
They had a line for me that I think they didn't put in the game, and I remember I was reading and I was like, I don't think this works, I don't like the line at all, and it was, it would have been, hey girlie, stand still. And I said, give that to somebody else, because it's not a good line.
Is that right? Because I heard a line that something to do about wine, and they were like, yeah, make it kind of sultry and low, and osmanthus wine. Taste the same as I remember. Well, those who share my memories.
Amazing. I love it. I go online anytime and you're doing something weird like that. Honestly, man, it's like, you gotta react to this. You gotta react to this. Like we're LL
You should.
Ice Tea or something. Battle.
I don't have least favorite per se, but there's a couple lines that we just like to make fun of because they're so easy to meme on. There's another test subject. And, I actually invited the actor who played this. I invited him on my stream one day, and I was like, "You're a legend." Thank you so much. And then we also like to make fun of during the weekly fights. Reality is pain.
Yeah.
So there's a long line of people, and we have 23 minutes left. So if you've got a question, let's ask some questions.
Thank you.
Boom,
I
boom, boom, boom.
have a question. Kid, my friend wanted to know if you could do Paimon impressions.
Is there a different line besides the emergency food? Like
Another line. Give us another line.
Something else. What is it? I don't know.
I'm still girly.
to go.
Hey, it's not a weird floaty thing.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, random question, but if you were a slime in Genshin, what element do you think you would be?
Oh, ice. I like the ice ones, they're cute.
I actually think the dendro slimes are really cute. I like all of them.
If you were a slime in the
Oh, a slime.
I'd be a wine slime. They're rare.
I feel like the purple ones probably taste like lime.
Yeah, that's what I call
ones, yeah.
Is there like a chicken nugget slime? I want that.
It's a
It's a McDonald's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I want to know all of your opinions on Child from a different perspective because I know you're the voice actor, but I want to know your opinion on his in-game attitude.
His in-game attitude. Well, I just got Child in November, and I had to pay $100 for him. So already we're starting off on a bad footing here. And I don't know how to use them, to be honest. I was like shooting a little bow, and I was like, this isn't very effective.
I don't really like bow users either.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm not really, I like a lot of the bow user characters, but I don't like fighting with bows. So yeah, once I saw he had a bow, I was like, pass, bye.
Yeah.
I don't have him, but story-wise, I think he's a really interestingly written character.
I have no idea. I think he looks
Well,
good.
what do you think of Griffin?
He looks good. Oh, I love Griffin.
Oh, thank
For sure.
That's not what you told me yesterday.
Well, yesterday was another day. Shut up. We're con brothers. We've done
cons together.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm short.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, short.
So I don't know how to phrase this. I'm not good at asking questions. How did you how do you form your characters' voices? How can you make these voices your characters' voices? Create these voices.
Yeah, I don't know about anyone else, but I was in the very first batch of auditions, I think, but a year or two before my character actually even came out. And they told me she was very demure and princessy, so I was like, okay, well I guess something soft and high-pitched works. And then I had a cold at the time too, and I was like, I'm not gonna get this. And then they cast me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it's just kind of evolved from there.
Yeah, just to give you a sense of what casting's like is they'll send out auditions through email, typically, and it'll tell you the character's name, a little bit about their background, and then some traits. So maybe it'll be I don't know, they have a fiery personality, they are, I don't know, or sultry, or whatever it is. You fill in the blank, and then you make the educated decision of okay, this person's like this, I'll do my voice like this. And sometimes, if you're lucky, it works out. Yeah.
They actually showed me videos for Aya. She was part of the beta testing, I think. So
that's helpful.
That was really helpful, yeah.
I know when I first auditioned for Kuki Shinobu, they sent a little sample of the original Chinese voice, so I always like when there's kind of a reference because it just gives me a baseline to form the voice, so I definitely use that for inspiration. And I originally, the audition that I did was too aggro because I was just kind of basing it off what information I had, and I hadn't played Genshin yet at the time. And then they were like, hey, we liked your audition. Can you do another pass where she's a little bit less aggro, more diplomatic, she's trying to smooth things over, relations with the gang. And so I did the callback, and then, it's one of those things where it's you try to forget about it, because if you're oh, I wonder if I got it, then you're just going to make yourself miserable. So I'm like, okay, I guess I didn't get it, whatever. And thought I got a callback, and then you're like, okay, we want to cast you.
Mine was a little different than it usually is. I was driving around running errands, and I got a call from my agent, can you go to a paid audition in 20 minutes? And I said, yeah, where's it at? I can do that. So I literally went in and recorded for, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. It was you don't have the role necessarily, but I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know it until I walked in and they explained the character. And they actually referenced, I voiced Ichigo's sword come to life in an episode of Bleach, and they actually were kind of roughly, this is a starting point. So we had all of that, and I had no idea if anything would ever happen or what it was, and of course nobody ever knows the game is going to blow up like this. If you assume that, you're going to be wrong like 99.9% of the time. It's going to be a game, that's all you know. But obviously it worked out great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't laugh at me. Hi, my name's Lyric, proud C6 child main. And my question is, if given the chance, who else in Genshin would you like to do a voice for?
Ooh, man. I do really like Shenhe a lot. I do like Shenhe, but I also really like I like Yuemiya's personality. I feel like she's a little more my like normal characters I play kind of speed. So yeah, either of those I think.
I would say official, just because I really want to play characters with that kind of personality.
I don't know if I know enough about all the characters, but I will say, once I lock into a character in any franchise, my brain just immediately is like, that's the one for me. It's just the way that I think, and I don't go like, oh, I wish I got that, or I wish I got... It's just not the way the journey is. It's not the way my brain processes what you get and what you don't get. So when I fantasize about like a role, it's always a new role.
Okay.
It's always something that doesn't... It's just the way my brain... I can't get, I want this character, I just can't.
Fair enough.
It helps keep focused, I feel like, and I'm not very focused as a person, so.
Our journeys are so personal.
Yeah.
Like you never know what's going to take
really
you where, what characters you're going to play. It's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
So the fact that you book, maybe you wanted to lead in something, right? But you book this thing and this one, but maybe that leads to the lead in something else, and you know that later down the road. You just don't know how the stepping stones work. You have to trust the whole process of the career. So I get it. I totally get that. Like, who do you want to play? I understand it. But my brain has a hard time doing that because I'm like, no, that's already so and so, you know.
Super fair.
Sometimes it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to voice child, but on in a practical way, who would I realistically voice? Like Razor or Ito or any like young or male sounding voice. But
Your Razor impression was very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hola.
Hey.
Hello.
My question for you guys is there any role that you ever were offered in a way or your agency booked and you flat out turned down, and what was the reason for it?
That we turned down?
I feel like I don't like putting those ideas in people's heads of like, what if I played this character kind of thing. I mean, I know I just answered that last question, but as far as like what could have been, like I feel like that's more of a thing I don't like to share. Because there's been plenty of things where like, not even that I've turned down, but that I've been offered and like they decided without me even trying to go with another person. So, but that's just kind of stuff I don't like sharing in public just because it's like I don't want to put any like thoughts in people's heads that might skew them from the actual actor who got it. Because I feel it's a little disrespectful in a way.
Yeah, very specific with it, yeah.
So that specifically, like I think the question's like where you're like, what other character would you voice? For me, it's like mainly like, what other characters do you like is kind of how I interpret that. So, but yeah, these types of questions, I'm like, I don't know.
If a character's really vocally stressful, I make an assessment upon the audition. I look at it and I go, right now in my career, do I want to do this? Because I know if I get it, it's this amount of episodes or whatever. So there's a little bit of decision process, or if it's something you just, I don't want to work in this game because I have a religious belief or something, I think those are all fair reasons to, turn stuff. It's your career.
Yeah.
You turn down anything, you're like, I don't want to do that. Maybe it's not, I'm too busy right now, I don't want to do this audiobook, whatever.
Yeah.
And another time, 3 months later, you'll be like, oh, I wish I had that audiobook now. It's just the way the path works.
It could be a rate thing, like, sometimes a game might be produced by like a huge company and you're like, why are you not paying like the standard rate? Mm-hmm. And then you just pass on it. Or sometimes what you could do is you could audition and then if they pick you could say, well, I'll do it if you bump the rate. And if they don't, then you pass. But I like to work. So it's not like I ever turn down a character per se. It's more like, if it's not the right rate, or like Keith said, it's vocally stressful and it's gonna put you out for a week and it's not worth it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, with really vocally stressful stuff, you do kind of have to like look at things and decide like how you want to structure things and if you need to protect your voice, because if you are going to do a role that's going to just wreck you vocally, it needs to be worth it in a sense, whether that's like pay-wise, or it's a role that you're really passionate about. Like I have permanent vocal damage from voicing Jolene, but I knew that was going to be a thing going in, and I literally wanted to play that character for 8 years, so I was like, this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I would not do that for many other characters.
Yeah, my range is wrecked from doing Kill la Kill and Hunter x Hunter, so yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Hello. So, I just have, I guess, a request for Keith. Can you say, "I will have order" in Toybjorn's voice?
People always want the crossover. I never know what I'm.
Why play multiple characters if not, Keith?
No, I know, but sometimes it depends who it is. Like, as John Lee right now, if you ask the opposite, I would have to tell you no, but let's get in there. Target. I will have order.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
what? Elizabeth, what do you mean I'm fired? Are you serious? I just did that.
There's a camera.
I'll turn in my hand.
Hello, I'm cosplaying as a Genshin Impact character.
I see that.
Eric and Kira, can I answer this question already? But what is the closest you've come to blowing your voice out during a session?
What is the closest
to blowing your voice out during a session?
Losing your voice, basically.
Gosh, like anything at the end of a series, really, with like Kill la Kill or Hunter x Hunter for me. Like the Chimera Ant arc with the Pito stuff and Gone was pretty bad. Luckily for characters like that, for me though, they're already kind of in a more boyish, like scratchy range. So if my voice is raspy, it doesn't matter. But if it's blown out completely, then obviously it's a problem. But luckily, I haven't been that bad off. I did feel like I tasted blood once during this Kill la Kill session.
Whoa.
So that was a thing. But yeah, that's the end of either of those shows has been pretty close for me.
Yeah, I think the closest I got to like bleeding was the Westwood episode in JoJo with Minute Waves, and then I found out afterwards that her original Japanese voice actress had to like go to the hospital after she recorded that episode because she just was like coughing up blood or something like that. Like, wow. Shared experience.
That's actually kind of funny you mentioned that, because I met Amiko Shimizu, who voices Ryuko, at Anime Expo, and they did like a big Kill la Kill event. And when she like was introduced to me and found out who I was, one of the first things she said to me in Japanese that was translated back to me was, "Oh, good, it's someone who shares my pain."
I've been working on something right now that they just announced and started airing. So, any One Piece fans? So I play Orochi in the new arc that's in there now, and he's there were some sessions that were very tough. I kind of pulled the muscle here, just because you move a little bit, but you're staying on mic. And sometimes when you're getting real angry, you tighten up a little too much. And there was some vocal stress, obviously, too. But, so I died and was resuscitated. Not that last part, but that one's been a particular ride. It's been a lot of fun, but it's like, whew. He's not gonna live forever, right?
I would say for me, Doppio and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Akira and Devil May Cry Baby both had a lot of screaming stuff. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I am short. Oh boy. As a Changyun C4 main, I would like to know your opinions on him. I am protective. Wisely.
I don't like Claymore users, so I'm sorry. I don't play as him. He has a cool design though.
I'll take that.
I think that's the best character of all of them. Absolutely. 110%.
I have him C6 like by accident, just because I kept pulling him on banners. But he's like really special to me in a way because one of my roommates is his English voice actor.
She lives with 6 people.
I've never played it. Sorry.
My friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Cypher. I was wondering, like, what's your favorite weapon to use? Not like actual, like, name a weapon, like your favorite weapon type to use.
I feel like I use a lot of the just sword users, so that's most of what I use, like Kazuha and Ayaka, and I feel like there's a few more that I can't think of right now.
I actually like poison because it's less messy. My first few victims I used an axe, and it's like, it's passionate, you know, you're like, and you really get in there, and that's, you know, it feels good. I told you I would love to come back for more Torbjorn, I'm sorry. But you know, you grow and you change and you evolve. I went through, I did paper cuts for a while, that took forever, so. Anyway, poison is the best.
I like using sword users in games, so I was really happy when I found out Kuki Shinobu used a sword. Probably second in terms of Genshin would be Callus. Yeah, I use Callus.
Oh, is this in game?
You're fine.
I was just kidding.
Maybe we'll add a poison user just for you.
Yeah, because I was just joking. I've never hurt anyone.
Like a good,
I'm in danger.
a good cane.
It's for that old man drum lead.
Old man drum lead. Oh, got you.
You don't even know what Atlantis is. Wow, it tastes like I need more.
I need more.
Okay, I did come up with this idea that I shared on Twitch recently. I would love, like, for April Fool's Day if they did a joke weapon banner, kind of like one of the old Soul Calibur games where you have like the child sword and the gigantic fish you can slap people with, and it's just like a joke.
Big tuna.
Yeah.
Big tuna.
I like that idea.
We should do a speed round because we got 6 minutes left. So if you got a quick question, we'll try to answer it fast.
Hi, I'm Janae, I'm a Yalan main, and my question for all of you is, looking at every character in the game, for each of you, who would you kiss, marry, and kill?
I would kiss, marry, and then kill child. In that order.
Kiss, child, marry Zhongli, kill Paimon.
Kill nobody, but for the other two, Arataki Ito.
I don't know. I feel like they're all my children, even if they're not like actually like children. So I can do that to any of them.
But hey, if you kill them, I suggest poison them for sure.
Thank you.
I'm Keith. I main Raiden and Deha now. My question is, what's your favorite event in Genshin?
What's my favorite event? The Lantern Ride.
I thought you liked the Macy's Day Parade.
Also, if I were to name all the events I can name right now, it would be Lantern Ride. So if I'm just being totally honest, but I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's not just I think it's kind of an ongoing thing, but the card game has been really fun. Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta play more hours. 5 hours is not enough to get it good. Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got to play the first Lantern Rite because I've only been playing for about 1 year total, but I got to play the Lantern Rite. That was really nice. I thought the little beetle battle was super cute.
Ditto.
I love the Beatles, so anything they did, that sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, you beautiful people.
Hello.
What is your favorite geo-construct?
Bushi!
Ushi! We all love Ushi.
Yeah.
Literally, my favorite character in the game is Ushi. That's
Thank you.
Thank you.
Favorite Ushi is Icy Tuna.
Hey there.
Just for the record.
So Child was my first 5-star, and I still use them to this day.
Awesome.
But my question is, do you guys ship like any characters with your characters?
Oh, the controversy, you see that? This is controversial, and we're filming it too. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this is like...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I think Ayaka is an independent woman who don't need no man or woman. So yeah, I've kind of like exited myself from shipping questions just because like as someone who is ace, I don't think about that very often.
No, and that's great. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
No problem. It's a fun question to ask.
Whenever someone asks me my favorite Genshin ship, I say Mitoboru from the summer event.
Zhongli and, hear me out, J-Lo. Can you do that? That's the name goes so great. John Lo. J-Lee. I mean, it's perfect.
I like it. I love it.
Child and Lara Croft.
I like it. I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I got here a little late, so I don't know if anyone's asked this question yet. I'm Eva, I'm cosplaying Nahida right now. I'm AR-59 and I made Tainari. So, when you started your voice acting career, what did your closest friends and family think about that? Were they supportive or were they not supportive? And how did they react to you guys like making it, like getting into a really popular game and like getting super famous?
My family doesn't know most of the things I do. My mom only started getting excited when I started going to conventions because she likes traveling. And she used that as an excuse to like try to come with me, but I won't let her, so.
My parents are super supportive. They're incredibly proud, and it didn't matter what I was doing, whether it was collecting Beanie Babies or wanting to be a pro skateboarder. They've been there the whole time, so they're just really happy that I'm doing what I love, and they love it.
I think I had like two phases of it because upon announcing I'm going to do it or starting to do it, you know, you're not in there yet, you're just doing it. So my family's always very supportive. But even when things started going and I was doing it and I retired from everything else and you know, I thought things were going well, I was still getting like, you know, gifts for Christmas, like 7 books on how to get into voiceover and stuff. And I was like, well, it was kind of funny because like if you're a lawyer already, you're already doing it. It's like, here you go.
Here's the LSAT.
Right. But then, you know,
Study up.
Recently with all the cons and everything and stuff, now they're finally starting to get it because they have somebody in their family who's like, wait, you know, your cousin plays Hawkmoth or whatever, you know what I mean? And then they're excited about it. So now they're like, okay, I'm starting to get it now. But they were always supportive.
Yeah, unfortunately, my family's been pretty supportive. I did have a few people I knew early on who were very much like, oh, I don't think you can do this, you're no good at it, like that kind of stuff. And then later I got into some of their favorite franchises, which felt like the best revenge.
Next, we have 0 minutes.
It is time, so...
Is this the last one?
Well, let's do one last question if you want to...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My name is Tyro. I blame that one for getting me into Genshin during finals of college, by the way. Anyway, so my question is, out of all like the character archetypes that you guys like play, what's your favorite like character archetype to play?
I like to play a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy.
I really identify with young boys, I guess. Because I have the most fun playing young boy characters. But I have to be very careful on how I phrase that.
Yes, you do. Well done.
So I have to think about it, yeah.
So did I just love playing that archetype.
Honestly, I think the plus for voiceover is that you get to play different archetypes. Like you're not like on camera, like, oh no, this is what you look like, this is what you're going to play. So I love playing villains, but there's so many different kinds of villains. But if I play a lot of villains, I'm like, oh, dope, a hero, this is so exciting. Or a goofy sidekick. Like it's the variety for me is everything. But villains as a whole seem to be my favorite, and thankfully there's plenty of variety within that. So.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
We have to go, unfortunately.
That's it.
Please stop by our booths, ask the question at the booths if you'd like. I think we'll all be in or around the vendor hall signing autographs if anybody wants to meet us. That's where I'm headed right now, so...
not too bad.
Yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you for coming out.
Morning, Maya.